Back to another video for HarborFinancialOnline.com. Today we're going to talk about the tax form 1099. Now I'm going to go through each one of these slides in the PowerPoint here, and I'm going to read off the slides and then I'm going to give you guys some examples. So hopefully this helps you guys understand the 1099 and what's required of you and how it's going to impact you. So if you own your own business or you subcontract out services, you will usually receive a 1099. And if you own the business, you're going to get 1099s from other companies or individuals, and you're also most likely going to be issuing out 1099s to people in businesses. So it's kind of an exchange. They're coming both ways. The 1099 will have the name of the corporation, the LLC, or that particular business when you're receiving the 1099. The total amount you made will be listed on that 1099, and the other way around, however much you paid that person is going to be on the 1099 that you issue to that individual or business. As I'm going through the instructions on the 1099, at any point you want to stop the video and just do an online calculation to see what your taxes are going to be, you can go to our site, HarborFinancialOnline.com. There's going to be multiple links to the estimator where you can put in your information and in seconds get a calculation of what your taxes are. The 1099 is used to report income that doesn't come from wages, salaries, or tips. You'll get 2 copies of the 1099, one for you and one to be filed. Actually, you should get 3 because you're going to have for the state as well you have to file. If you made more than $600 from someone, you're required to receive a 1099 and file that. If you don't receive a 1099 and it looks like you were required to receive one, I'd highly recommend contacting that business or individual and telling them that they need to prepare one for you, because it's not always going to be that person's responsibility. You could get yourself in a situation where you didn't report that income and you'll end up having to pay some penalties on that. So make sure that you get the 1099 if you think you made $600 or more from an individual or a business. I want to take you guys and show you the form real quick, so bear with me. I'm going to take you to the 1099 form. Now this is the form that you'll receive, and if you paid someone $600 or more, you're going to send this form to them and have to fill it out. It's pretty easy. You just need to make sure you're filling in the right information. Most likely it's going to be non-employee compensation, so box 7 is where you're going to put in the amount if you're issuing this to someone else. This is going to have your information, your ID number, the recipient's ID number, recipient's name, address, so make sure you have the right address on that. For the most part, you're not going to fill out these other boxes. It's just going to be box 7. I mean, in certain situations you will, but probably for the big part of you guys looking at this video, it's just going to be box 7. So this is where I said you get different copies, one for the recipient, one for state, and the one to be filed with your main taxes. So that's the 1099. Let's get back to the video here. Okay. Again, I want to make this clear. If you paid someone $600 or more in the year, you must send that person or business a 1099. You will get some kind of penalty if you don't issue that to the person, and out of common courtesy for that person or business, you need to give that to them so they can report their taxes the right way. You can file the 1099 electronically with your taxes. If you received a 1099 and you're preparing your 1040, you're just going to enter in that information as you do the tax return online. It's super easy. This is why I always recommend doing your taxes online if you can, because it just makes it so much more simple. Now I want to take you guys to Harbor Financial Online and show you where you can do that estimate. Here's Harbor Financial, and right here you can see the links going to the calculator. Super easy to get to. Put in the information, see what your refund or taxes owed might be. So let's go back. So I think that pretty much explains the 1099. It's one form. You'll get 3 copies, but it's super easy form. I recommend doing it online just because you don't want problems when you file that. And if you made $600 or more from a business or someone, make sure you get that 1099 from them. So that concludes the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.